students, welcome to the online class of physics. This is your Naima Miss. We have been learning of the graphs of motion in our previous class, and we have also gone through the different types of motions in our previous classes. So I know you all are very known to the terms of uniform motion, non-uniform motion. We have even discussed about the activity which even I gave as a homework to you all, right? So in today's class we will learn about more regarding the graphs of motion. We have learned about how you can plot the graph on the motion, right? Based on motion, how you can plot the graph, we have learned that. So today we will see the graph of objects moving at uniform speed. Graphs of objects moving at uniform speed. Okay, so we'll see the graph on the objects moving at uniform speed. So there are two friends called Anish and Hitesh. Okay, two friends and their name is Anish and Hitesh. So these two friends, they started from their school, home to school, and they were moving at their uniform distance only. Okay, a uniform speed only. But still they had a competition between them that who will reach first. We do this now when we go with our friends. Taking a cone first hai to main. Huh? We do this, right? So what is happening here? Anish has traveled. Anish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is your, what is this side we are writing? On the x-axis, what do we write? We write time. Time in minutes. And here on y-axis, what do we write? We write distance. Right? In meters. When we are taking time in minutes, we are going to take distance in meters. We are taking in kilometers, then we are going to take time in hours. Don't forget it. Then, so Anish, he started here from this point and he reached he covered the distance and reached at some time. Okay, so he reached school at this time. You can say here that he has reached in 5 minutes. Whereas Hitesh, he also traveled but he reached here. That is in how many minutes? 10 minutes. Right? He has reached in 10 minutes. Now, who has reached first? Though they have traveled in their uniform time. Uniform speed means they have traveled like equal distance in equal time. Right? They have traveled equal distance in equal time. Right? But still they have reached some, one has reached fast and one has reached slow. That means who reached first and who ran slow? Yes, this is Anish. So Anish reached first and Hitesh reached. Anish ran fast and Hitesh ran slow. Right? Anish ran fast whereas Hitesh ran slow. Isn't it? Yes. So that means they have ran in their own this speed and they were traveling in uniform speed. They were covering equal distance. But Anish was the first to reach the school. Hitesh reached the school second. So why we have to draw this graph and show the motion Why simply cannot we say about this regarding this without any things, only looking to the paper? How can only by the calculations, how can we not say? See, any graph, when two graphs are drawn on the paper, graph paper, simply by seeing the graph, we can say that so and so person has done has run speed, or so and so person has, only by seeing this slope, this angle, we can simply say, see, only by seeing this slope, we can simply say, only by seeing the straight lines, we can only simply see the speed. The greater the angle, the greater the slope of the graph line. So any graph of uniform motion will be a straight line. The faster the speed of the uniform motion, the greater will be the slope of the graph line. This is the angle that line makes with the x-axis will be larger. But remember, you can make such visual comparisons only between the graphs which have same scale. Okay, if they are having same scale, then only we can do the comparisons. If the scale is different, you have to use the different graph. You cannot compare the graphs with different scales just by looking at them. So if we talk about the graph here, you can easily say that by seeing the graph, we can easily tell the speed of the object. Here we got the this readings table of the object of a girl whose name is Bhumika, and she went to a journey, and there she gave the time and distance, how much she have traveled in what time. Okay, so we will see it. So she has traveled, we will take time, we will take distance. Okay, so she has traveled in 0 to 2 minutes. She traveled for 60 meters. Then from 2 to 4, she traveled for another 60 meters. And again from 4 to 6, she has traveled for another 60 meters. Then from 6 to 8, she did not travel. Maybe she was tired, she stood there only for some time. Okay, then from 8 to 10 minutes also she did not travel, she stood there only. From 10 to 12, she again stood there itself, she did not travel. Then again from 12 to 14, she started traveling. Here you see, just keep a sharp mind and note down. She has traveled again for 60 minutes. Again from 14 to 16, she has traveled again for another 60 meters. So you see here she did not travel, she stood there itself for another 2, 4, 6 minutes. Okay, so this is called as stationary. Means it did not move. She did not move, she was standing there only. Okay, so after standing there also, she after the she started, it was 60 meters again she traveled. Okay, she traveled again for 60 meters and next 60 meters, but the distance did not change. Okay, the time may change, but the time she took is same. Time, how much she is taking for every movement, she took for 2 minutes, right? She's taking for every 2 minutes, and the distance she is traveling is always 60 meters. Okay, so time and distance is not changing even after she is standing. Okay, so if we draw a graph, how do you think it will be? Suppose this is a graph and what we are taking 0. Here we take time, which is in minutes, when the distance traveled is in meters. So here we are taking 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, and the distance we will take again in the, how much it is giving, 60. So 0 to 60, 120, 120 plus 60, 180, 180 plus 60. Why we are writing like this? Because if you write in it is traveling, she is traveling for every 60 minutes. 60 minutes 60 meters हर 2 मिनट में ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं, तो अपन 60 तो नहीं लिखते ना, तो हम लोग उसको ऐड करते हैं, राइट. 60 प्लस 60 120, 120 प्लस 60 180. फिर हम लोग जीरो नहीं लगाएंगे इसको, ठीक है, जीरो नहीं लगाएंगे, मतलब उन्होंने 180 मीटर्स पे खड़ी रही हूँ, यहाँ से फिर जीरो पे तो नहीं आई ना, 180 मीटर्स पे खड़ी रही. फिर उसके बाद हम 180 प्लस 60 करेंगे, कितना आया. So these are the distance. We are taking distance in meter. Okay, we are taking distance in meter. So now what we are doing, we are just graphing it. We are just taking the points on the graph. So from 0 to 2, what is the distance it has taken? It has taken this 60 minutes. She has traveled. If you take the distance in another 2 minutes, what is the distance she has traveled? She has traveled for 120. In another 2 minutes, she has traveled for 160. Then from 0 to 8 to 10, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, she was standing at the same 120. So we will mark it here like this, same 120, 120. 10 to 12 also 120. Then 12 to 40, she has traveled for another 60 meters, that is 240. Then 14 to 16 minutes, she has again traveled for another 60 meters. So we will just draw, join the lines. Here is the line. Here you see this is stationary. Okay, from here to here the distance is stationary. It is said to be in stationary. It is not in motion. So when it is not in motion, it is said to be stationary. It will not go again back to this. So with this, what we can say, we are joining the line like this, right? So this will be the graph. Okay. So what do we come from this? What do we understand from this? We can say that when any object stops at a place, the time continues to increase. Right, the time continues to increase, but the total distance covered remains same. Okay, the graph line remains parallel to the x-axis. This shows that the object is at rest. So you can see that this line is parallel to the x-axis. So that means the object is at rest. So I hope this is clear, children. It is clear till here. So your today's homework will be activity 3 of your textbook and submit me. Okay, activity 3, page number 175. Okay, this was your homework. Fine, do this and submit me. Okay, thank you for watching the video. After watching the video, just go through your textbook and try to learn the topics. Fine. Take care.